Welcome back to Electric Tornado. Today we're going to be going over our weather forecast for the United States over the next few days or so, including Thanksgiving. So let's get into it. So today it is November 24th, 2025, and it is Monday. So let's get into it. So I'm going to be going over for all kinds of different weather forecasts today. But first, we're going to start with our severe weather forecast for today, as that is the main concern right now. We have a slight risk over here in the south of the United States that includes parts of eastern Texas, which also includes Houston, the slight risk. Houston is also expected to see possibly some severe weather today and possibly some thunderstorms and rain, but it also includes northern Louisiana, even includes Mississippi. That's the yellow slight risk. And then you got a marginal risk going around it. And the marginal risk is 1 out of 5 for the risks of severe weather, and the slight risk is a 2 out of 5 for the risks of severe weather. So the marginal, if you guys are expected to possibly see some scattered severe weather today, there's a lower chance for you to see tornadoes if you're in the marginal risk. The main threat if you're in the marginal risk is mainly going to be severe thunderstorms, but there is going to be a chance for isolated tornado too. But if you're in the slight risk, you guys have a higher chance to see a tornado today. So if you're in this brown, you guys need to be watching out for a possible isolated tornado or two. And even a strong tornado is going to be a possibility if some supercells develop in the front of the storm. So make sure to be staying weather aware if you're out here. And if you're inside of this green, make sure also be staying weather aware, as there is a chance for tornadoes. 1 or 2. There's a lower chance to see a tornado warning in the green, but higher chance to see one in the brown. So that's kind of what's going on today. Let's check out the future radar for this area for today. We actually do have a tornado watch going on over here right now. So yeah, there is definitely going to be a possibility for tornadoes. If you're in Baton Rouge, you guys are in the marginal risk. Houston and Austin are in the marginal risk as well. So here's the future radar. So the time is at the top of my screen. This is around 12 p.m. Then goes 1 p.m. And then now 2 p.m. Now 3 p.m. This is around 3 p.m. 5 p.m. 6 p.m. Then you can see, just fast forward, and then you can just see all these storms that are going to be expected today in this area. So yeah, definitely a few supercells will be a possibility, but otherwise I don't think it's really serious according to tornadoes, but it's definitely something we need to watch out for. And I may go live for this, but yeah. Now we're just going to see what's going to happen up here. That's going to come off of the storm. So if you look at the future radar up here, you can just see some of these rain showers will come off of this storm. This is not severe, but it's just going to be causing some rain. But you can see all of the scattered rain over here that's going to be going on today. And some of this can make it up into Illinois, Indiana, Ohio today, late tonight. And maybe this evening as well. There'll be a few scattered rain showers in northern Indiana. So we'll get this storm possibly, and this weird-looking storm that kind of looks like an S. We'll see that storm possibly. And then we'll see a lot of scattered rain showers in Missouri, Arkansas, possibly eastern Oklahoma, eastern Kansas, and possibly even eastern Nebraska. Rain will also be a possibility in Kentucky, Tennessee, and a few scattered rain showers will be a possibility if you're in Ohio. But otherwise, it's nothing crazy. And then as we go to tomorrow, extremely early in the morning, around 3 a.m., you can see all of this rain that will be going on in Ohio and Indiana. And this could have a flooding threat, but I don't think it's too crazy, and I don't think that's something that we need to pay a lot of attention to. Next thing we need to talk about is for tomorrow, November 25th. We got a marginal risk and a slight risk in place. The Storm Prediction Center actually issued a slight risk, which I wasn't expecting. But yeah, we got a slight risk of severe weather over here. So if you're in this marginal risk, which is this green, which is a 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather, which includes the bigger cities of Atlanta, Huntsville, Jackson, Mobile, Dothan, I don't know if that's how I say it, Dothan, Atlanta. If you're in any of these cities, you guys are in the green marginal risk. You guys also might be in some of the smaller cities that are not showing up on the radar. But if you're inside of this green, tomorrow on November 25th, Make sure we stay weather aware for a possibility to see an isolated tornado or two. There will also be a possibility to see a strong, severe thunderstorm that is going to be a possibility, and some hail. The main concern for hail will be in this brown, though. Now let's talk about the slight risk. So the slight risk is in parts of Mississippi and Alabama. If you're inside the slight risk, you guys have a possibility to see some strong winds. The main concern if you're in the slight risk will be strong tornadoes. So there's going to be a possibility for strong tornadoes tomorrow if you're inside of this brown. But there's also a chance to see tornadoes if you're inside this green. So make sure you be staying weather aware for tornadoes, severe thunderstorms, and possibly some hail. So that's kind of what's going on for tomorrow, and let's check it out for November 26th. Does not seem like we're going to be seeing anything on November 26th other than some rain possibly on the east coast. So that's kind of what we're expecting. We got some winter storm watches up here in northern Minnesota, parts of North Dakota, and we got a high wind watch if you're in parts of South Dakota and parts of northern Nebraska, which we are going to talk about the winter storm that we're going to be possibly expecting up there in North Dakota and Minnesota right now. So here we are on Pivotal Weather. So you can see that we actually have some snow going on in Montana today, and you can see the storms that we have in the south. This is another future radar. This is the GFS future radar. If you go into the future, you can see that all that snow in Montana will come together tomorrow, and you can see look at all that snow in North Dakota and parts of South Dakota. This is possibly going to turn into a winter storm. You can see as it moves into Minnesota, you can see it turns into an even stronger winter storm, and then it goes into northern Wisconsin, into the UP of Michigan. It will also be possibly causing some snow in northern Michigan, including Alpena, and parts of southern Michigan will also have a possibility to see some snow with this. And there is going to be a possibility for some lake effect snow that this could cause over here as well. So lake effect snow is going to be a possibility as well. That's going to be causing snow around the Great Lakes. So that's kind of what we're expecting with that winter storm that we've been forecasting for a while. So yeah. We're also going to possibly see some snow on the northwest and the western parts of Washington as well. So that's another thing. After that passes through, we don't really know what's going to happen next. There's a lot of uncertainty. But this is the radar for rain and snow on Thanksgiving. This is the radar for rain and snow on Thanksgiving. Seems like we might see some lake effect snow on Thanksgiving if you're up there in Cleveland, if you're traveling in Fort Wayne, Cleveland, anywhere around the Great Lakes region. If you're traveling around there, just be sure to drive carefully as there's going to be some lake effect snow up there through Thanksgiving. On the 26th, there's going to be possibly to see snow on the 26th, 28th, and the 27th over here for lake effect snow. So make sure not to crash your car or drift out, because if you're traveling during Thanksgiving over here, this is going to be something. We're going to have a big Arctic blast, which we're going to talk about next, because we're going to expect a big Arctic blast. We actually do have a Alberta Clipper also coming already. So here we are on the temperature anomaly. This will show us our temperatures that we are expecting. So the redder looking colors are the warmer colors, and the bluer looking colors are the colder temperatures. And the white is kind of just neutral. It's kind of just normal. So now this is right now. It's kind of some above average temperatures in a lot of places, and that will continue until we get more towards Thanksgiving. We're going to have a cold shot of air come from Canada into the United States, which we talked about yesterday. But it's going to cause a lot of cold for this area through Thanksgiving, and it's going to be causing some cold. And then we're going to have another one come through around December 1st. There's a lot of uncertainty with this, but I think, in my opinion, I think that this is going to be a very high potential. It's still going to be pretty warm on the East Coast. But this is for December 1st, 2nd, and the November 30th. We're going to have another extreme Arctic blast, vortex or whatever. It's going to be coming down to the United States and possibly causing extreme big problems, and it's going to be driving a lot of crazy stuff that could cause a lot of snow. And after that, around December 8th, there is going to be a possibility for another one to come through. So this weather is going to be very active over the next few weeks. So here we are on the wind radar. This will show us some of the severe weather and some of the stronger winds that are going to be coming to the United States. So right now, we just kind of have like a jet stream. It's nothing crazy. It's kind of just placed over the northeast. It's not crazy. We don't have to worry about that. But then we're going to have another thing come through. This is around. This is a thing for Thanksgiving. This is gonna be another trough that's gonna come on Thanksgiving, which you can see the time on the top left on my screen. That's the time of the radar and scan, and you can see if you're over here in Indiana, if you're in all of Indiana, all of Illinois, all of Iowa and Nebraska and Pennsylvania around Thanksgiving, around like the 26th and 26th and the 25th and the 27th Thanksgiving. There's going to be some strong wind gusts over here, so for around Thanksgiving you might want to strap down unsecured objects so they don't fly away, because we're going to be seeing some strong winds over here in the Midwest around Thanksgiving. Then you can see that we're going to have a lot of troughing in the southwest, and that's going to be causing probably a lot of other severe weather that's going to happen in the future. In December, the hurricane that I showed you guys yesterday is not on the radar anymore, and we are not expecting a hurricane to hit the southeast, which is good, and I was not expecting that. But the radar was kind of messed up yesterday, and a lot of people thought that there's going to be a hurricane that was going to hit Florida or Georgia, but we're all good. That's probably not going to happen, and it won't happen. Just saying, probably won't happen at all. If the road is icy, if your porch is icy, if your sidewalks are icy, don't slip on them, because it's going to be pretty slippery if you're in the places that are going to be getting snow. Also, if you're over here in Montana, this is actually kind of dangerous. So if you're over here in Manhattan, this is actually dangerous. If you're over here in Manhattan, Three Forks, Sacagawea, I don't know how you say that, Hatfield Mountain, Little Round Mountain. If you're over here in Montana, this is a very dangerous situation, especially if you're driving, as there is a snow squall warning. This is a dangerous situation. Whiteout conditions with near zero visibility associated with intense bursts of heavy snow and gusty winds leading to blowing snow, wind gusts up to 35 miles per hour. So the snow squalls kill a lot of people, especially during crashes. But I'll probably go live today. I'll see you guys in the next video. And yeah, bye. I'll probably make a video tomorrow.